Hello everyone and welcome back to another gossip line. The gossip lines. Oh, hello. Today you'll be taking part in a nationwide competition for train drivers, where drivers send in photos which are then shown on screens at stations across the country. And this is cool. What are we doing here? Well, I drive in the car, Carson World. Take photos at stops along your route and then upload them to the competition site. You will have a chance to see submitted photos from yourself and other drivers at Manchester Piccadilly. And now that was really cool, that entrance there. What an awesome way to start the scenario. Okay, well, collect the camera from the railway staff member. Alright. Oh, probably alright. Talk to. Here's the camera for the photo competition. Once you take a photo, once you take a photo, upload it, and it will be live on big screens at stations across the country. Good luck. Thank you. Oh, I can still talk to you. Thank you. I'll talk to you again. And again. Let's take a photo of the train. Move to the market and take a photo. Don't worry if you had a bad photo, because it's something. Okay, well, this is unique. Another cool thing, there's a bit of the guarding scenario. Well, hello. There's our camera. We've got 4 bars of battery left. Right, what are we aiming for? Let me quickly turn on, right, that. Great picture. That's a good photo, but we need a few more. Take photos at other stations and then submit the best ones. Remember to be as quick as we can, as we don't want to keep the passengers waiting. Well, that was cool. Let's get into the driver's seat. Sit down. There we go. Set the master key to on. Lock the doors. Set that to forward. We get the safety systems on as well. There we go. Right, I think we're all good to go. Apply power to get moving. There you go. So Dinting is next. That probably means we're going to be skipping out Glossop. Yeah, we are stepping out. We're going straight to Manchester. Yeah, we're not going down to Glossop. It's a good thing. It means we don't have to sort of go down there then reverse back out, which is cool. They said 40 minutes this scenario, so I don't know if maybe it was supposed to go, because I think that's about, what, 30 minutes from here to... What time does it say we're due into Manchester? 16, yeah, about half an hour then. And it said about 40 minutes on the front when I was loading in. Well, that's cool. We get to stop at a platform we wouldn't usually stop at. Alright, AWS screaming at us. Cool. Then we speed up a little bit. So yeah, not very far to Dinting. And 40. Start coasting it now. Actually, probably need to brake a little bit. Yeah, we are. So we're down 1 in 100 here, so it's relatively steep. And we're playing on the Xbox Series X for this scenario. So big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us, well, a key to give it a go, show it off. And is it 10 for us? No, it's not. Good. We get to go nice and quick. And welcome to Dinting. I'll probably only ever stop on this platform once or twice. Because yeah, I think all services go down to Glossop, or at least 99% of services go down to Glossop, meaning you just don't use this platform. I suppose just stop when we're in the platform, so... Well, I suppose we'll get up nice and close to where it wants us to stop. There's another train there. Wonder if we have to take a picture of that. So I think the screenshot, because this scenario was actually in a screenshot of the route, and I think at this station as well. Or maybe not. Oh, maybe actually move to the marker and take a photo. Yeah. Okay, well, let's do that. Let's put the DRA on. We've got to be safe. Yeah, we're taking it on this train, aren't we? Oh, there. Right, take photo. Boom. We've taken... well, not the greatest of photo. You definitely could get a slightly nicer angle. Probably zoom in a little bit. But yeah, there's another photo. Maybe perhaps our media skills on here are quite basic. Or photography skills. We get the door shut. Wonder what camera we're using. Is it a 5D, DSLR? Broad bottom next. Oh yeah, DR8. Let's do that. There we go. The headlight's not on. Why are the marker lights on? So I just assumed that as it was a scenario, they would already be set, but no. Sort of everything else was sort of, I suppose, set. And it's, yeah, broad bottom next. That goes back into double track. But I do think some of the late night services, I think they do avoid Glossop. I remember when we looked at the CIS on the first look, I think there was a service at 23:56, which went to Glossop. In fact, it might have actually gone into Hadfield and then gone back down to Glossop. Oh, it'd be quite cool if it did. Sort of the opposite. Actually, I wonder if they actually ever do that. I wonder if instead of terminating at Hadfield, they terminate at Glossop. So maybe they go into Hadfield first and then down to Glossop. Sort of do the opposite of what you would usually do. I'm sure there'll be some quirky services on the timetable. Some early morning ones, some late night ones worth doing. Let's speed that up. This is the class 323, the Hyper Networker, which we originally had on the Birmingham Cross City route, but it's back. It's in blue and white and purpley with Northern, which I wouldn't say is, yeah, it's not as nice as the, not as clean as the West Midlands Railway livery, but it's still fairly nice. I don't like the yellow at the front, sort of the way it goes right the way down. Whereas on the West Midlands one, the sort of grey begins, what, just under the cab windows? You sort of got the grey bit. I think that looks a lot nicer. Start popping that down. And if I remember correctly, I think we actually did do a video in a Northern 323. Wow. In a Creators Club livery of a Northern. We did, yeah. We did do... we did exactly that. On the November the 22nd, 2022, we did a Northern, this livery on the Cross City line. And we didn't know about the Glossop line. There's some good scenery on this part of the route. Sort of the Derby. Well, actually, we're crossing into Manchester right about now. So we've just left Derbyshire. I'm gonna get off these signals as well. Yeah, don't need them on. Let's come into Broadbottom. And yeah, I don't usually do scenarios, so for me doing it on this route is quite a change, and that's because they're very good ones. I mean, not that other scenarios aren't good, but they're very just unique scenarios. I mean, the guarding one, probably one of the best scenarios I've done, just because it's unique, it's different. And then this one, I mean, I suppose it is basically just more of a service, but you're taking photos. But it is something unique. You get to take photos, and then you then see them at the end, which apparently they're not actually your photos, but they are the same area, basically the same photo, but they're not your photo. And we got a trophy as well. Oh, for the Cross City as well, not actually for this route. When are we taking our next photo? At Hattersley, we're taking the next photo. Where are we actually calling out on this service? Are we calling out all of the little ones as well? No. So a normal sort of stopping pattern, apart from Glossop, which we didn't stop at. Let's go Hattersley next, which is in just 1 mile. So you can tell we're in Manchester now. The stops are quite close together. $15.37 we're due there, so should be arriving there on time. And we're off. There it goes. Have to try and get a screenshot of the of us taking the picture. Try and get a nice thumbnail. And then, so this is island platform. This is the dodgy station. Hattersley's a dodgy station. You would not want to be hanging around here at night time. Little island platform with the. Is this the one with a very useless fence? Yeah, very useless fence. But you'll see it in a sec. And then the very dodgy covered footbridge, which you can just tell in real life would not smell particularly nice. Here we are, Hattersley. There's the very effective fence, of 2 fences actually, to try and stop people getting to that part of the platform. It's just a dodgy, no, it's just a dodgy station. Here we are. Or maybe you're a Hattersley local, or maybe this isn't dodgy. Maybe it's got nice flowers. Maybe it's a very pleasant station. Right, move to the marker and take a photo. Don't worry. There we go. Right, let's oh, there we go. Try taking another photo. It's quite cool though, isn't it? We'll just wait until the Manchester Piccadilly comes back on. There, right. Photo. Take photo. It doesn't want to take photo. What's going on? Oh, where's the green? Hang on, yeah, we got. What? Hang on. What? Take a photo. Doesn't want to take the photo. So it's like, no, not taking it anymore. Oh, why can't we take the photo? Down here? No, it does say here. Right, on here. Look at that. Take a photo. Doesn't seem to be doing a lot. It's green there. Let's look a bit that way, a bit that way. Spamming A, but it doesn't want to take a photo. Which isn't great. But this is early access, so this probably could be an issue. Where's up there? Let's take a photo. What's this, 8 yards away? But there, we're on it. There we go. Not that way. But nothing. We come down here. No. How weird. I don't know what we can do here. I suppose we'll carry on, and that's really the only option we've got is just carry on and try and get to Manchester Piccadilly without it going pear-shaped. Yeah, that's not doing it right. Let's head out. Get that off. We'll get the door shut, and then we'll just get going. I doubt it. Yeah, we can't do it on the outside cam. Right, let's go. And we should probably still see photos at the end anyway, so it's all good. If it lets us through the signals. But some of the signals are actually, I suppose, objective based. So as we haven't done that objective, it might then get a bit unhappy with us. Well, off we go. That's a bit like, but I suppose yeah, it is. We are doing this before release, so that could be an issue. But we did take a couple of photos, didn't we? So that's good. And maybe it will go off in a sec. Maybe it will actually go to the next objective. So the next station stop along is Godley. That's the next one. And these ones are quite close together, I think, as well. I think it was just round here, actually. I've got to try and remember where the stations are now, because it won't be telling us on the objective. And yeah, but we should still see photos at the end at Manchester Piccadilly, as I think it said there was like basically a gallery of our photos. So we should still see them. So we got to look forward to that. It's quite steep, this bit. I'm sort of struggling coming to a stop here. There we go. This is this station. This is Godley. Might as well get the collectible. I can't remember. We'll just keep it right. There we go. So I say put the DRA on, but no. Let's quickly jump out and get that. So as we get the door shut, and we'll just get going. Really, there's not really much we can do. And we're off. I sort of want to go back there now. Oh, hang on, the window's open. Ah, like the window was open then, but I think it was just the reflection. Okay, next one along is going to be Newton for Hyde. Oh, this isn't good. We've got a single yellow here, which probably means we're not going to be able to get past the next signal after that. It's probably objective based, so it won't let us. Yeah, it won't let us do it. Or most likely it won't. But also it might let us through the signal. If it does, then brilliant. Although I say that, I think we actually did have a single yellow here before, and then we were able to get through anyway. Yeah, this is Newton for Hyde. Yeah, it's red at the moment. I've got a feeling it probably won't let us through. Oh, well, it might. It might just go a little bit further up, then it might. Get the door shut. There we go. And then let's get going. Nice. So if we can make it to Manchester Piccadilly, we might be able to see the photos. If we can't make it past this red light, then that's that, and we'll definitely have to do this scenario again. But that's if it doesn't let us go through the red light. Or at least it doesn't clear the next signal. Which hopefully it will clear, because I think we have had that before where it was red here, or was looking like it would be red, but then we got round and it was green. So it might just be as it's set in the junction. But as it's a scenario, it works a little bit differently to... Oh, this will be the next station here, won't it? Yeah, the next one, which would have been Flowery Field. I'll start popping that down. Hang on. The photo bit's changed now. Look, it's saying 500 yards away. So it must have just skipped to the next one. Were we supposed to take a photo at Newton for Hyde? No, but it's saying 600 yards now. So maybe, I don't know. Not sure. It's done something. And it's got to hope that next signal is clear, but I've got a feeling it probably won't be. Oh, it is. We're all good then. We're all good. But it is Flowery Field. And after this it would then be Guide Bridge. So we did take a couple of photos. 2 photos are better than none. And Guide Bridge is, let's quickly have a little look. It's there, isn't it? That's Guide Bridge. As we make our way off again. There we go. Cool. And that signal, yeah, is now green. So it's probably just to do with the junction. There we go. Yeah, so I'd imagine what we're having issues with here is early access, so there could be a bug with it. So I'm assuming by launch or pretty soon after launch it should be sorted, so not too fussed about it. I mean, we did manage to take a couple of photos anyway, so it's fine. And we should hopefully still see the gallery at Manchester Piccadilly. So we'll still be able to see the pictures we would have taken at the end. Yes. Warning for a 40 coming up. And I think we see the bit of track off to the right first, don't we, before Guide Bridge. Yeah, that third track then goes off to the right. So we should see that happen. There you go, and then can't be too far now to Guide Bridge Station. Ashbury's is going to be a tough one. I have absolutely no idea where Ashbury's is. I think there was a couple in the middle though, wasn't there? Which you don't usually stop at. Was it Gorton and Ardwick? No, Ardwick's just out of Piccadilly. Yeah, this is the next station. Welcome to Guide Bridge. Feels like an important station, Guide Bridge. Feels like a busy station as well. Or sounds like a busy station. Where's he going? Oh, there's an exit there. Yeah, this is Guide Bridge. So yeah, Ashbury's, I think you've got a couple. Let's have a look at the map on here. Yeah, you've got Fairfield, Gorton, and then Ashbury's. And after that, Ardwick and Piccadilly. Yeah, that's fine. Trying to stick to the timetable as well. So Guide Bridge was 47. So we're a little bit late. But not to worry, let's get going. Let's go full whack on that. If you haven't heard the motor sounds before, then enjoy. In fact, maybe our camera's broken. We've damaged our camera, so it doesn't want to take photos. Maybe I'll have that as the title. Glossop. Oh no, our camera's damaged or so. I don't know. I'll think of something. I've broken the camera. That's just sort of the little weird bit here which we're going under. It's very weird, isn't it? So all the little tons. Weird. Oh, hang on, we actually are a little bit fast. It's fine, it's fine. I'm sure this train might not have a tracker on it, sort of how fast we're going. Well, that probably does. So Fairfield, Gorton, and then Ashbury. So this is Fairfield. So there's not too many station names to remember. Let's try and go through them all. Okay, so we've got, well, Manchester Piccadilly, Ardwick, Ashbury's, Gorton, Fairfield, Guidebridge. Oh god, after Guide. Oh, this is where it goes wrong. Flowery Field. Yeah, Flowery Field. That was after Guidebridge. Then it was Hattersley. No, Newton for Hyde. Yeah, Newton for Hyde. Hattersley. Broadbottom, Dinting, Glossop, and Hadfield. I feel like I got the last two. I think Hattersley I probably got wrong. Oh no, I didn't. No, you got Godley as well. I forgot bloody Godley. We'll learn it. We'll learn it. Obviously, I would like to play like this as basically as soon as possible, as that I would say is the best way to play it. So Godley is after Newton, was it? Yeah, after Newton. It's Godley. So this is Gorton. I'd imagine where that 40 is will be where Ashbury's is. Well, I could be wrong, so we'll just be a bit slightly more cautious. Although saying the brakes on this train are fantastic, so even if we were going a little bit quick into the station, we should be able to come to a relatively nice stop. Is that the station coming up now? Oh no, a little bit further. Probably is where the 40 is. Continuing along. But that's been enjoyable, the Glossop Line so far. It's been, yeah, it's been pleasant. And the price does reflect sort of how long. I mean, even if they had have sold it at $29.99, I know a lot of people would have been like, "Oh, that's a bit too much." But I still think quite a few people probably would have still got it. But I do think it is good of them to sort of reflect the sort of how long it is to actually put the price down. So that's good of Dovetail to sort of do that by putting the price down. Oh, actually, I need to get those brakes on. Yeah, so it's £19.99. Oh, God, emergency. I don't like using that. It's fine. No one panic. No one panic. It's alright. It's all good. My driving has been all over the place today. Just before this I was doing the Wherry lines and I almost overshot a station. Yeah, this is Ashbury's. So we were due at Ashbury's for 15:53. So almost back on time. There it is there actually. It's on there. Manchester Piccadilly. Right. Let's get going. But now going back, yeah, certainly good at Dovetail Games to reflect the distance and length of the route to put the price down, and all that is nice. You actually had an indicator there. I don't know what that indicator means. AW. AW. Ardwick, maybe? Something to do with Ardwick West? Could be. I mean, we are heading west and going towards Manchester, so it could be Ardwick West. AW. Not sure, but yeah, you did have an indicator there, so that's cool to see. Yeah, probably something to do with Ardwick, isn't it? AW. I'm just gonna have a little look online. Actually, I'm intrigued. What does AW mean? It was on the AW railway signal. See if that comes up. No, not AWS. Yeah, it must be just Ardwick then, or something to do with that. Wouldn't be up, down, or anything like that. E. I told you that would then just be track E. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to see the gallery of photos, which we've quite obviously taken at Manchester Piccadilly. And I believe if you own the Birmingham Cross City, I think you get a further discount. That might just be Steam only, but sort of part of the Hyper network, because basically it's the same train. So I think you do get. Oh no, this is not good. We might actually have to wait. We might not actually be able to get into Manchester Piccadilly. Which if we can't, I mean we're basically here. We should be able to fly ahead, see the gallery. So that's fine. Well, obviously it's not fine, but then it's early access still. So I mean you are going to encounter these sorts of things. But hopefully it's sorted by release. Yeah, actually, hang on. I think there might actually be another train. There's a yellow on there, so maybe something's coming out. I think it is actually. Oh no, that's on that line. Or maybe it's going to somehow wait for that. Your train appears to be off path. That's not good to see. Oh, you got some Midland Main Line AI as well. Okay, well let's fly ahead, and we'll see if we can see the gallery at Manchester Piccadilly. Please let us fly this far. Don't know whereabouts it will be. Hopefully it does spawn in as well. There we go. So this is the gallery and everybody's looking, which is quite cool. So these are the screenshots which we should have taken. There's even one at Glossop there, so that makes me think maybe we were supposed to go there as well. Got some cool ones there of Southeastern High Speed. I don't think these are actually my screenshots. I mean, they might be. No, because I don't really tend to take railfan shots. But it's got plenty of different routes. Actually, I don't know. It could be. No, I'm taking that shot. I'd remember if I'd taken that. But quite cool though, little sort of art installate or gallery, photo gallery. And yeah, there's the ones. There's the one. That's the one where we broke the camera, and that was the next one. And I suppose then the next one after that would have been that one. So that was the one at Ashbury's. Cool. Well, I think we're going to call it there. That was the Glossop Line scenario. So yeah, not completely working at the moment, but we still made it to the end, and we still got to take a look at this, which is obviously quite cool. And in fact, let's take a screenshot as well. But yeah, hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found. Let's take one of that. Quick. Oh, I missed it. Oh well. Yeah, links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.